Chapter 12: The Importance of Servant Leadership. While the concept of servant leadership is much talked about, its implementation is all too rare in Western business. It is, however, at the core of Tata Sons and has been since the beginning. Instead of starting a business to serve himself or his family, Jamshedji Tata built a business that by design existed to serve. This is the essence of servant leadership, leading your enterprise in the service of others, which encompasses employees, members of the larger community, customers, partners, shareholders, and the society at large. The question most Western businesses ask is, how can we make the most money? This question is at their core, and that in turn impacts every facet of the organization, from who is hired, where facilities are located, operational principles, priorities, and ethics. Truthfully, this is the antithesis of the businesses the Tatas have always endeavored to run. At Tata, servant leadership is more than a management principle or strategy. It is a way of life and a way of viewing the world. What can we do for others is the central question that drives the business. Being relentlessly other-focused ensures a sustainable organization. Caring for employees. Your employees treat your customers the way you treat your employees. It is a simple maximum, a kind of extension of the golden rule, and just as true. To enable employees to contribute to the greatest extent possible, the employer must discover what they need. It may be better equipment, more instruction, more breaks during the day, or simply more sunlight. Jamshedji understood this. He took the time and spent the money to ensure that workers in his textile mills had adequate fresh air, a vital commodity that few, if any, mill owners ever considered, as well as reasonable working hours. Corporate leaders who take the time to discover their employees' needs can then empower them to be more productive, more engaged, more loyal, and generally happier. Believe it or not, happiness does matter, on or off the job. Jamshedji Tata and those who followed him understood this. Despite its vast and growing size, Tata takes a profound and genuinely benevolent interest in each and every one of its employees, and those workers feel it. No wonder that employee attrition at TCS is 12.8% versus 15.4% for its closest competitor Infosys. Why do people stay with Tata? A big part of the reason is loyalty. Two-way loyalty, which is the only true form of loyalty, and devotion, which is also mutual between employee and employer. Employees appreciate the care and concern management shows them. One result is longevity. The other is a level of productivity considerably higher than that of average workers. Although TCS employs over 300,000 workers, 93% from India, each individual is made to feel special and important, a cherished member of the Tata family. One employee reported that upon notifying his manager that his father had fallen ill, he was immediately offered without even asking a month's leave, and all of his insurance paperwork was expedited. Tata invests in its employees. In addition to competitive salaries, TCS benefits include an insurance package that is one of the best not only in India but in the industry in general. The company also offers a strong employee assistance program and devotes time and effort to bring together employees and their families for local events. Such benefits and demonstrations of caring have earned TCS recognition in a Business Today Indicus Analytics annual survey as India's best company to work for. Relations of synergy. Although many large business organizations have been flattening out, hierarchies in one form or another still prevail. Senior management is at the top, workers at the bottom. Ultimately, the topmost executives make all the decisions about how the company will be run. Once made, the decisions trickle down to the various levels of workers who are expected to carry out management's directives. If there is a doubt or disagreement, subordinates rarely get a vote. Contrast this with the servant leader model, in which relationships between leaders and employees are far more synergistic. Top, bottom, or middle, everyone agrees on working towards the same goal that benefits all. There is discussion and collaboration to create the best tactic for achieving each objective on the way towards the common goal. Senior managers assume responsibility, not for credit and commendation, but for the sake of ensuring that workers have everything they need to achieve the goals all have bought into. Senior managers serve the workers. It's a traditional corporate hierarchy turned upside down. Frugality as a virtue. While Tata Sons continues to grow and thrive as an enterprise, the family members who are shareholders do not aim narrowly to profit from its success. Instead of siphoning off profits, Tata leaders have always been careful about the benefits they have received from their association with the company. They do not live lavishly nor make extravagant displays of wealth with fancy cars or dress or purchases. They see money not as an end but as a means to an end, improving the lives of the people of India. I was in India recently and Tata sent a car to pick me up for a meeting. On the way there, my driver exclaimed, "Look, there is Mr. Tata." Sure enough, Ratan's car had pulled up right beside mine at the traffic lights. The car he was being driven in was a Tata Indica, one of the smallest cars in the Tata Motors range, and half the size of the one they had sent to pick me up. Unfortunately, he pulled away before I could get a photograph, or else it would have been included in the book. They are, to use an old-fashioned word, frugal. Frugality, recognizing the value of all resources so that you do not squander them, is a key element of the servant leader philosophy the Tata family lives by and by which they run the companies. No money goes to waste. It is invested in the company's stakeholders to enable the continued growth of the business, which then permits continued and expanded reinvestment in the community and a better return for the shareholders.